All right, you guys. Okay, so we are so excited just to go over exactly how to make money with this business. Okay, so I have Melissa here and another leader, Courtney, on. You guys, a lot of you guys know Courtney and Melissa, and so we are just gonna, dive right into you guys with everything. So my name is Amanda. For those of you guys who don't know me, I'm not gonna get into my story because I really want to get into this nitty gritty on how we can just start helping you guys make money today and this month and just help you guys get to where you want to go. Maybe it is that we kind of calm your nerves a little bit. Maybe it is that we, touch upon something that may be confusing to you, or maybe you just feel overwhelmed. We hope that this Zoom just, you bring some, you get some light and just know that okay, everyone starts out just the way you started out. Everyone starts out just getting into the business, right? And so really now it's just time to learn the business. And so you guys will hear me say over and over and over again that the best way to be successful at this business is to every day become students of the business, okay? Just like anything else. So I used to do dental hygiene, and in order for me to go to dental, be a good dental hygienist, I had to go to school for 5 years for it. Okay, I had to practice it. I had to do internships. I had to, learn exactly how to be a good dental hygienist to make sure I wasn't hurting anyone. And so same with this business, just like anything, you have to learn it first. And then you start, really mastering certain things. But like I said, you guys, I've been doing this for 6 years, and I will tell you that every single day I wake up in the intention of learning something new, that I am a student. In fact, just right before here, I was listening to a podcast. So always learning. But just really quick, you guys, 6 years, you guys, this business completely changed my life. And it did that within a matter of a couple months. So, I really want you guys to know that, if you guys are like, okay, I want $300 or $400 extra a month, that is so doable. But I also want you to dream bigger. Okay. I want you to dream as big as you can. And what would the dream life look for you guys? What would being the dream, the best parent ever, or giving the best things for your children? Is it for school? Is it for, vacation? What is it that your dream life looks like? And that's what I really want you guys to do, is really just dream so big. So I'm just going to start us off really quickly on just things that I want, that I think are so important to know. Hopefully you guys have a pen and paper. You guys can write this down, and then I'm going to put it over to Melissa. But there's a couple things that I think are just so important, that are just kind of building blocks to help you learn. And just maybe this will kind of clarify and navigate through, some of the systems that we have. But one is you probably have 2 team pages. So you are probably a part of Diamond Dream Squad, which is our main overall organization. That group is pretty big. So a lot of you guys also have your triple diamond group, which is a smaller group. Okay. But I and all of the other leaders run the Diamond Dream Squad. And in that, you guys are going to find, I would love for you guys to go there once a day, just scroll through to see if anybody put any information in there. Maybe it's a question that they ask. Maybe it's information that we have a upcoming training, or whatever it is. Maybe it's a contest. So Diamond Dream Squad is our main page, okay? And then in that page, you guys, there's a really amazing system that we put into place. It's called the units section, okay? It's called units. And if you go to units, you will literally have every tool that you need to know how to do this business. Okay. So what I want you guys to do is check that out today. You guys there's 4 videos that I put up. You guys can watch those videos and just kind of navigate your way through. If you are wanting, if you're still working on getting those first 6 customers, there's tips in there for that. If you are, working on building to Ruby and getting distributors, there's tips on that. Okay. There's so many different tips in that unit section. Okay. So really utilize that a lot. And there's also photos in there. There's stories and graphics in there. There's post ideas in there. So if you guys are like, okay, I don't know what to post, you guys, this is what I always tell my person enrolled, is you come to me, and then I will probably, if you're over your first 2 to 3 days, I send you right to the unit section into the posting, it's called Magic Posts. There's so many amazing posts right in there. Okay. So Posting is going to be really, really important, which we'll get into in just a little bit, but everything that you need, you guys, is in there, okay? So really talk to your upline, your sponsors, your co-leaders every single day. That's another tip I have for you. Okay, Tuesdays. Every Tuesday is our team training, okay? So every Tuesday, we all come together, and it is at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, which is 9 o'clock Central Time. Okay, so make sure you guys schedule that out. If you guys are a mom and you have kiddos, then have, you know, your partner, your spouse take over, you know, for that hour. It's only 1 hour once a week, you guys. And I will tell you, there is always a very clear divided line between people who come and people who don't come. Okay, it's a very clear distinction of success for those who do come. So one thing that you guys will hear me say all the time is that, and it's kind of, you know, it sounds kind of funny, but when you show up, you go up. So when you show up to things and you go up, like you will rise in your paycheck, you will rise in this business. It's really important that we are always staying close, you know, to that fire and close together. Okay, there's two things, and sometimes people will get these confused, so I just want to clarify it. There is the Connect app, and that is the app that you should have downloaded probably already. So it's the Connect app, just like this, and you download it, and then it will also prompt you to download your sample app, okay? So in here, you guys, this Connect app is literally the most brilliant thing I think our company has ever come up with. It's so incredible. But if you go to the little play button down here, there are so many training videos, okay? And they're short training videos. You can literally like get them all done, you know, in one day if you wanted to, but there's so many amazing, amazing training videos in here. And so really utilize that tool. It's another way that, another area where you can go and sign up your own customers and sign up your own distributors. So just a really cool tool. And then we have the eSuite, okay? That is our back office. And so that's where you actually go to your website. So it would be like amandabusher.itworks.com, go to your website, and that's where you actually log in. So you click sign in, and that's where you put your distributor ID number and your password, and that brings you to your back office, okay? So here's what I want you guys to do today if you have not already, okay? There's two things I'm gonna have you print out, okay, from this. So you're gonna go to your eSuite, log in, okay? Not your Connect app, your eSuite, log in, and I'm gonna have you search Ruby, okay? So search Ruby, and I want you to print out your Ruby chart, okay? Your chart is going to look like, well, this is not a Ruby one, but your chart is gonna look like something like this, okay? It's gonna say Ruby up here, okay? So go ahead and print out your Ruby chart, okay? I'm gonna have you print out your Emerald chart, so you're gonna type in search Emerald, print that out, and then I'm gonna have you print out your Diamond chart, okay? So I'm gonna have you print out 3 charts, okay? What I want you guys to do is I want you to then, after you're done printing them out, I want you to text your sponsor and say, hey, I got all 3 charts printed out, okay? And then the other thing I want you guys to print out is search steps to success, okay? Now, we're not gonna get into steps to success too much in here, but in the unit section, there's definitely a good explanation video in there of the steps to success. So go ahead and print out the steps to success, just type it, search it, and then print it out. The steps to success is our roadmap that we do every single month. That's our goal to do, okay? So your guys' first goal, I wanna know in the chat, who has gotten their first 6 customers? Who's already gotten those customers? Go ahead and put in the chat. If not, you guys, I challenge you guys, and if you guys are, if you're mine, you guys already know this challenge, but I always challenge you guys to get them in your first 5 days, okay? Your first 6 customers in your first 5 days. And so, amazing, Shirley. Shirley got in within her first 5 days. I think it's like 3 days. She got in so quick. But always in your first 5 days, you guys, because it can be done with the systems we teach. So why you have 30 days, but why take those 30 days? The sooner you get your first 6 customers, the one, you're making more money, Okay, and then you just unlock the $150 shopping spree. Okay, so I challenge all of you guys, if you have not gotten your first 6 customer, to get them, in the next few days, especially with this amazing promotion we have going on, the pick 2 and the pick 3. Okay, so I think that's all that I wanted to kind of go over really quick. I'm going to have Melissa take over, and I want her just to tell you guys, Melissa is so amazing, you guys, and I want her just to kind of share with you just really quickly a little bit about what this business has done for her, because she has moved up to a 6-figure rank very, very quickly. So I want you guys to kind of hear a little bit about that, and then she's going to get into posting. All right, my friend.
Hi, everybody. So my name is Melissa Anguero. I have been in the business for 10 months. I am a triple diamond leader. I am a mom of 3, my oldest being 18. I have a 14-year-old and I have a 9-year-old. I am married. I started this business when the same day I lost my job, I walked into work, got told I was no longer employed, and I went ahead and took a leap of faith with this business, which has been absolutely the best thing ever in my life, because we went from bankrupt to almost being debt-free in just 10 months. So this business not only has changed my life financially, but also mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, in every way possible you can think of. So for you being here, like, you guys took the best leap of faith ever, because this will change your life as long as you give it the opportunity and allow it to change your life. Of course, success, is not overnight. But as long as you work and you push and you continue and you don't give up, trust me when I tell you, you too will be able to be very successful and to have a life-changing opportunity within yourself, okay, and your family. So with that being said, with posting, social media is how we make our money, right? It is mind-blowing how much money you can make with social media. So I use Facebook and Instagram, but my main platform is Facebook. So what I do with my Facebook is, and you want to make sure that you do this, is be very inspirational, knowledgeable, and be very mindful of what you post on your Facebook or social media across. So you want to be able to post 2 to 3 times a day. And I get it. I know a lot of people still have full-time jobs, and sometimes it makes it difficult, but there are ways around that. Okay. So a lot of times, I know you have to have a 15-minute break, right? Or a half-hour break or some type of break. Take that time to post on your social media. Okay, if you can wake up an hour or 2 before everybody else does in the home, make sure you take that time for yourself, and you can even plan out your posts ahead of time and just have them saved on your Facebook or somewhere on your phone, and just go ahead and post it on there. Copy and paste and add that photo in there, and boom, you're done. Right? And then when you have time, you go back and then you can follow up with everybody. So there are ways around posting. So don't allow, your life or anything to be an excuse to not work your business, because trust me, that's the beauty of this business, that you are able to work it in the nooks and crannies of your day. Okay, so when you go ahead and you're about to post these things, be very mindful of it. So and you don't want to just have it works all down your Facebook, okay? You want to have, scriptures. You want to have inspirational quotes. You want to have your Facebook to be inviting, so that way people can actually want to follow you, want to be friends with you. Another thing is that if you have only it works, then guess what's going to happen when you go to friend requests? People are going to view your page before they accept it, and they're going to say, she's only trying to sell me something. Okay. And even though in this business we are promoting and marketing and we're selling products, you also want to be that person to be an inspiration and to build a relationship with your friends and your prospects. All right. So it's so important that you do that, because this business is more than just money. This business is so much more than that. And I've learned that my first month being in this business. So when you go ahead and you're about to post something inspirational, I always put my inspirational post public, and I always put products private. where it's just friends. And there's a reason why I do that. Because when people go to search my Facebook, then they'll see, okay, it is an inspirational page. Okay. So I always tell my girls, think of your page as something, as a store, as your reality TV show as well. So your Facebook should not only be it works, it should be your life, your family, your friends, your hobby, right? Who is Melissa, right? And then in between that is your commercials. Your commercials are it works. All right. So my thing is that I post inspirational first thing in the morning, then I'll go ahead and post maybe a product or an opportunity, and I'll go ahead and post a scripture or another inspirational or something in my family. Okay. And that's what I do throughout my day. And it works. It absolutely works. So another thing is, and I tell my girls, and they can tell you, I always tell them, think of your Facebook as a store, right? Let's say you're driving, your pants rip. You need to stop somewhere to get some pair of pants, right? Because you're not going to walk into your location with ripped pants. Now, if you are in a place where you see there is a store, but it's negative, right? It's negative, and it's something where you're like, wait, you don't feel safe to walk into that store. Aren't you going to take that extra 10, 15 miles and go to the store that you are familiar with, or that store that you feel more comfortable with? And that's exactly how it is in this business. If you have people who see your page and it looks discouraging or negative, they're not going to trust you to shop with you. So it's very important that you keep your Facebook positive. Go ahead and do the posting, be familiar with the products. Also do attraction marketing. Don't post, the product everywhere, but post what it does, right? The fat burning coffee, the coffee gives you energy, right? I can post a picture and I can say, enjoying my fat burning coffee and to get my day started or whatever it is. So try to use attraction marketing versus posting it works, skinny brew all over the place. And you will see that your business will rise. And it's not just that, but you will see a really big change also in your income when you do this.
I love that so much, you guys. And the thing is like what Melissa said, like you can definitely fit this into, like plan it, like fit it in. Okay, like I work, so this is when I'm going to make my first post. Or maybe it's you wake up a little bit earlier. I love posting in the morning, something inspirational. Then throughout my day, I'll make some posts, and then always in the evening, you guys, I always make a post either, in the evening time or before I go to bed, because there's so many people on social media. But you guys, there are so much information on posting in the unit section as well. But like Melissa said, like, think about things that, the coffee that you're drinking, what you want out of this business. And so you really want to post about you, about, what your wants, what your goals are, what you love about that, and so that's where you're really going to, see a lot of people be attracted to what you are doing. The other thing I would definitely encourage you is figure out what 3 products you want to be on. 2 or 3 products that you want to be on. I would encourage you to order them this month. And what I would say is take a before picture and be really serious about doing like a 30 to 90 day challenge with using those same products. Take a before picture, and then an after picture, and you can get those corporate approved. And I will tell you guys, when you have your own result, your business will boom. Okay. Like you will see like a huge boom in your business. When I put up a before and after picture of somebody else versus of myself, I will tell you guys, I will get more customers, more people like, joining my team because they are my personal results. Okay. So posting is one of my favorite things because you can be you. This is your business. What do you want to represent? What brand do you want to put out there? So I love that so much. Let me just go back to my notes. I didn't write them down. They're all on this messenger. So Court, do I have you up? Let me see. Yes. Okay. So Courtney, go ahead. Hi, friend.
Hey guys.
Melissa.
Oh my gosh, Melissa, I love that you're on here with us. And I just have to say, guys, Amanda and I have been doing this for 5-6 years, and Melissa is a prime example of someone that's coming into this with our systems that are super simple, that work. where you can literally in 10 months, guys, be making $10,000 a month. And I need you guys to know that. I need you guys to know that these systems work if you stick with them. Melissa came in, she's like, I'm going to give this my all. I'm going to work this. I'm not going to work this as a hobby because this really needs to replace my job that I lost. And I want you guys to know this does work if you work. And Melissa's going to go into mindset and personal development in just a few minutes. But please know, like, when you start something, give yourself permission to learn. Give yourself permission to delve completely in, both feet, even if you're going to fail. My little baby just learned how to walk. He's 13 and a half months. He was so scared. And when he fell, he wanted to like give up, but I kept encouraging him. He kept getting up, and now he's like basically running. So think of it as you guys are just this little baby that you're learning, and you don't have to know everything, but you have people that are going to guide you, that are going to cheer you on, and pretty soon you're going to be running. Melissa has a team that's hundreds of people. She's making $10,000 a month in 10 months. Guys, let me tell you a little bit about my story. I started as a single mama. I was teaching, 10 years into teaching, and I was bringing home my yearly pay was $41,000. So I was bringing home about $2,500 a month. Diamond pay and that diamond bonus brought me home to my babies. I would have had to have 3 doctorates, like 50 master's degrees to be making $100,000 a year. So to me, it made complete sense that, oh my gosh, even if it took me 2 years to make $100,000, it would take me 100 years of teaching to do that. So imagine these systems that we have that are just so incredible. Well, we're going to be a top 10 team this year because these systems work. And you can tell yourself, oh my gosh, on these days I don't want to work when I have 4 kiddos and life's crazy. In 10 months, if I can be making $10,000 a month, like, I'm going to push through this. I'm going to make my chai tea. I'm going to throw it in the blender. I'm going to do my self-care, and I'm going to get to work. And that's exactly what I've done. That's what Melissa's done. That's what we teach, and we teach to duplicate. So I'm so happy to have you guys on. My name's Courtney Packett. I'm also a triple leader. Our team's pushing for Prez this month. We're so excited. Melissa's team's pushing for Prez. Guys, it's just incredible the momentum that we have and what you can have. People love our products. They're excited about the opportunity. It really is such a blessing, but I want you guys to know you got to be passionate about it. Melissa says, like, you know, you want to make your page your own. It's so true. Like, my story's my own. I was a single mama. I had a 3 and a 5-year-old. I had my baby in daycare 12 hours a day. I was broken. I come from infidelity. I was married for 10 years, and my plan A quickly like got pulled out from underneath me and in a moment's notice. And I was just this broken mama. I had a teaching degree, but I was like paralyzed. I was in my own pandemic. And Amanda reached out to me. She's one of my best friends from high school. And she's like, babe, you can do this. Like, you can rebuild your life. You can do this. And I did not see that vision at first. So please don't give up on people that you might be talking to about the opportunity, because we still have to cast vision on those people like me, where I was in my life. And I just continued to follow her. And eventually I'm like, you know what? Nothing changes if nothing changes. I'm going to do this. I'm going to give it my all. I started for a few hundred extra a month because honestly that's what my vision was at that time, to put my kids in extracurriculars, maybe have some extra side money. So that's okay too. I want you guys to put in the comments right now, what is your goal with this business? Do you want to make $200 a month? Would you like to make $10,000 a month? Would you like to pay your mortgage? Would you like to pay off debt? And it's okay if you started like me just for an extra couple hundred, because we're going to teach you how to do more and more, and your vision is just going to grow as you grow in this. I want to talk a little bit about time management. I have 4 kiddos. I have a 9-year-old, an 11-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old. I have to be very deliberate about my time each day. I was just talking to one of my young DTs today, and she's like, I'm working, 60 hours a week. And I said, that's totally okay. I was working 60 hours a week as a teacher, and I was a single mama, and I was exhausted, and I had a lot on my plate. I was going through a divorce, and you can still find time, because here's the thing. Even if you're working 60 hours a week, that still leaves like 50 some odd hours. Even after you've slept for 7 hours a week, that leaves 50 hours that you have that you can work. That leaves like 5 hours a day if you wanted to, and that definitely leaves an hour a day that you can make that work. It just takes some discipline. So my advice to you is to find time. It could be 10 minutes here, 20 minutes there, or it can be pump it out in the morning and get stuff done. I like to pump things out in the morning before my kiddos wake up. And then I work and I do follow-ups and message some more when they go down for their naps. And then You know, it's a push month for me. We're going presidential. I might put a movie on in the afternoon or in the evening with my babies, and I let them know, like my husband and my kids know, like we're pushing for goals. We're going to be going to Disneyland when it opens again. We're going to be paying off mommy's van. My girls know that mommy works hard for her money. They've seen me, you know, come from the ashes and build something really amazing for them. And so I don't hide that from them. I don't hide my phone from them. They know that I work on my phone, and they know that I'm snuggling with them on the couch, and mommy might be answering some messages when that happens, and that's okay. I'd rather work next to them than be away from them for 12, 15 hours a day. And then I work when they go to bed. My husband's in his master's program full time. He's going to school to be a counselor. And so when he's doing his homework, we're on the couch together, and I just crank out some more work. So you can always find time to do this. We have super simple systems that are already pretty much done for you and don't take a lot of energy. So when I'm exhausted in the morning from nursing my baby all night, I just know, like, okay, I'm going to send out host-to-post messages, which we're going to get into in just a second. And I know all the response messages to send. I don't have to think something up in my head. I don't have to reinvent the wheel. Same with following people that are successful. You know, follow me, follow Melissa, follow Amanda, Jennifer, Rachel. And don't, you know, pre-save your post the night before. That saves you time. I also wanted to talk about adding to your network. That's so huge, because when you join, you might only have 300 friends, and you're like, oh my goodness, I don't even know if my friends are going to order from me. And that's okay. Like maybe your friends are going to be the first one lining up. If you were to open your own car wash, they're going to come and get their car washed, and maybe they're not. Maybe they're going to wash their car in their own front yard. That's okay. We just keep adding to our network. And so I want to encourage you guys to add 20 people at a time, a few times a day. 20 to 25 people. And then that way at the end of the day, you have 20 new friends. So you might go into groups that you love. I have a Portuguese water dog. I take a cute picture of her. I'm in a group that has 5,000 people that love their Portuguese water dogs. And as people comment, there is a fly in my casita. If you guys can't notice, I'm like, oh my gosh. People start commenting, and I interact with them, and then I add them to my network. That's a wonderful way, because you have like-minded people that love their babies, they love their fur babies, and you're already making that relationship. You might be in a mama group, and you might post, you know, how are you weaning your baby from nursing, or does your baby sleep through the night, or what are your baby's favorite snacks? And then people comment, and you add them as friends. And you might, you know, if Amanda wasn't doing the business, I'm like, Amanda, you know, she grew up being like a gymnast. She's very disciplined. She got straight A's in school. Like, I love her work ethic. I'm going to go and see what kind of friends she has, because I know she probably has like-minded people, and I'm going to add her friends. This is if she was not in the business. You don't want to add anyone that is working the business. You don't want to add their friends. But say, you know, you have Susie from high school that's now, I don't know, in the dental field, and you're like, gosh, she's really done great with her life. Like, I want to go add some of her friends to my network. So we do that as well, because they're friends of friends. And if they like your friend, they're going to like you. So those are just some ways we add to our network. We're going to go over host to post right now really quickly. That is another amazing way. And I will tell you guys, I was a little fearful when I first started that too, because I'm like, I don't know if people are going to post for me. I don't know if they want to be in my contest. Guys, I just had to dive right in, and it's blown up my business. And Melissa will tell you this, like, it's blown up her business. That's how she's gone triple in 10 months. You got to get over rejection. You got to get over people ignoring you. You got to get over people not answering you back, because it's nothing personal. People want to be in raffles. They want to try amazing products. They're busy mamas like me. I've been waiting to order mascara for like 2 months of someone that's been sending me like, hey, do you want to order? And I forget to, even being in this industry. So don't get offended when people don't post. Don't get offended when they don't get back to you. This really does work. You will never run out of potentials. You'll never run out of people to post if you're doing this daily and getting your 10 out. So those are some of my tips for you. Be excited. As you guys can see, like, I lack sleep mostly every day, but I'm still excited because I just love this, and my heart is in this. I love teaching people how to do what we're doing, because it has changed our lives so immensely. And we know you can do this. We know on the days you don't want to do this, that you can still do this. We know on the days that things are rough and tough and really hard, that you can still do this. And we're going to be here to cheer you on, to help you, to get you to your goals. And I don't even know some of you guys yet, but I love you. And let's get into host to post.
Awesome. Thanks, Court. I just love you so much. And you guys, Courtney is so she's been doing this business for a very long time. But what I love about Courtney is her life is crazy, crazy busy, just like all of ours, but she always shows up and she always gets her work done. And so that's where she is. That's why she is where she is. So, so amazing. But thank you, Court. Okay, you guys, so what we're talking about, like what Melissa just went over, what Courtney just went over, they're part of, we call it the core 5, okay? Sometimes you'll hear the core 4 and more, but I just call it the core 5 now. And because there's 5 things, and this will keep it just so simple for you guys. I think the simpler, the better. The minute we complicate things, the minute things get overwhelming, we need to take a step back and we need to simplify it, okay? So the core 5 things, okay? These are 5 things that we do every single day, and we're just kind of walking you through them. So hopefully you have a pen and paper, but Melissa already went over 1. It's posting, okay? Posting every single day is very, very important, okay? Courtney just went over the second one. It's growing your network. Growing your network is very important because, you know, if I had 200 friends and Courtney had 2,000 friends and we both made a post, guess who would have more interaction? Guess who would probably get more customers and distributors? Courtney, right? So growing your network is really, really important. No matter if you just started or if you've been in this for 6 years like me, I will grow my network every single day because I want fresh energy. I want new people, you know, all that kind of stuff. So growing your network, you guys. Number 3 is just building relationships. So it's going to be sending out happy birthdays to people. It's, you know, like sending them messages. It's going to be commenting and posting on people's, you know, post. And so what I always recommend is before you do make a post, and I want you to write this down, before you make a post, just go and comment on like 10 people's posts. Just go through your newsfeed and comment, okay? A really common thing that what happened, because we work our business all through our phone. So it is so easy. And I want you to catch this. I want you to hear my voice in your mind when this happens, is that I don't want you guys to ever, ever, ever just go to your timeline and scroll and just look at people's posts. Okay. Our rule is on this team is that if you are on your Facebook timeline and you see somebody, then like this post, I'm going to comment before I go to the next one. Okay. Then I'm going to comment again before I go to the next one. So we don't just want to scroll, because so often we think, okay, I just put an hour in my business. I'm not seeing results, Amanda. I'm working an hour a day. But the thing is so many people are thinking that they're working and all they're doing is scrolling. So really their work is not being intentional. So really try to be, you know, conscious of that. And I'll catch myself and I'm like, oh shoot, I'm just scrolling. Like I need a comment, you know what I mean? So comment, you know, and not just scroll. So be interactive with your network. This is social media. And so social media wants us to be social. Okay. So just a couple tips, a couple like reasons why. 1, when you are more social with your network, then your posts are going to go out more. So more people are going to see your posts. If you do not comment, don't like on your stuff, then social media says, you know what, Melissa, you're not social with your people. Like we're not going to put your post out there. So you'll get less interaction. Okay. So make sure you do. And then also it's so great with potentials, because say I was to comment on Gloria's post every day, guess who's going to start seeing my post? Gloria. Because I'm always interacting with her, okay? So make sure that you're interacting. That's number 3, okay? Number 4, you guys, is messaging. Now, again, and I always like to use this analogy because you can build a 6-figure income completely free all on social media, okay? So one of the ways to do that is you have to message every day. Okay. And a system that we created, not we, but our, it was actually a couple of the top leaders, created a system called Host to Post. And our team has been doing this for over 2 years. And it's literally helped me get to the very top rank of the company by this system. There's not a day that goes by that I do not do it, because it works. And it is literally down to the science. If you do it the right way that we teach and coach, you will have massive results. You will climb those ranks just like Melissa did. Melissa came into this company and onto our team, and we taught her how to do Host to Post right away. So that is what she implemented. So we want to teach you to do that too, okay? So number 4, you guys, is messaging. And I like to use this analogy a lot. We do our business through social media. So it is just like if somebody had a yard business, like they did landscaping, right? A way that a lot of people, and we get these not so much now because of the COVID, but we get people knocking on our doors probably at least 2 times a week, if not more, saying, hey, they're passing out their cards, right? They're going house to house to house, knocking on doors, and that's how they are marketing. That's how they are spreading the word about their company. What is so amazing is that we can do it all from our phone, in our chair, in our house, at work, wherever we're at. And we can just send a message, and that's how we market. Okay. Now, the thing is we don't want to just send out cold messages. We want to send out messages that are people, in our network, and we want it to be thoughtful. So what we have created is a system called Host a Post. So it is literally just like this. So I'm going to use Alicia as an example because she's my girl and I see her right there. But what I did the other day, Alicia was actually started out as a customer, but how she became a customer is from somebody else, okay? So what I did the other day is I just sent out a message, and here's what I sent. I don't know if this is the exact message I sent to Alicia, but something like this. Good morning, how are you holding up? Do you want to get entered into my $500 cash giveaway? And in order to do so, all you have to do is make this post, okay? So Alicia made this post on social media. So now what happens, and Alicia wasn't part of the team, okay? She was just one of my customers just making a post. So now what happens is she makes the post, she gets entered into their drawing, and now all of her network is seeing my post. Courtney or somebody, can you guys put up a copy post just so people have the verbiages? So they say yes, and then we just say thank you so much, and we have them put up a coffee post. Okay, so Alicia just put up this post, and now all of her friends are saying, yes, I want the coffee. Send me more information. Send me this. So now I just grew my network because I added all those people to my network, and then I just now have a potential customer, and they just ordered, they're wanting the coffee. So it grows your network. So it kills 2 birds with 1 stone. 1, grows your network. 2, now you have a potential customer, okay? So now I had Alicia's friends wanting all this coffee. So then I just simply said, Alicia, girl, you should do this business with me because you have so many people. Are you interested in making money? So she said yes, and so she signed up as a distributor. So Host a Post opens possibilities and networks so much. 1, it grows your networks with customers, okay? And 2, you can ask those people who just hosted for you and they had an awesome network, hey, do you want to make extra money? Then we bring them onto the team and teach them how to host a post. And so Alicia's been host a posting, and she, just totally rocking it. Already got customers in her very first day, you guys. So it's such an amazing way, you guys. So we're going to share with you guys exactly how to do it. So 1, we send out messages. And I want to share with you guys really quickly. I'll just share this screen so you guys can see how I like to do it. I will send this message out in the very morning, and I send about 30 people at a time, okay? So what I do, see, I have 668 people on right now. So what I'll do is I go down and I just will copy and paste that message, okay? Just so easy. And I click and I go to the next person and I copy and paste that message, okay? And then I go to the next person and I copy and paste that message. These people who are on here right now are on social media. They are active people on social media. Okay, so I just go and I say, this, and I do 30 at a time just so that I don't get blocked on social media through messaging. Because if you do an action too fast on Facebook or Instagram, then you get flagged. Okay, so just do it kind of 30 at a time is a great number. So I sent out this message to 30 people, and you're going to see that not everyone responds to you, okay? A lot of people won't respond to you. You're going to see that people will say, no, thank you, but you are going to get people who say yes, okay? They are going to say yes to you. So what I want you guys to do, those people who say yes, you say thank you, you send them over that post, okay? Now I get pictures that I love to use through Pinterest or Over app, or you could do Google Pixel or whatever. And they're just really just pretty coffee pictures. I'll show you an example. Your sponsor, your leader probably has given you some, but let me just grab one really quick. But they're just really attractive, coffee pictures like this. So it's just a coffee picture. I don't put pictures about it works before and after results. I don't put anything with it works because, again, I want people to be curious. What is that coffee? It looks so good. Oh my gosh, what is that? That looks so good. So I use an attractive picture that I just get from Pinterest. And the other key to this is you want to do the same product consistently. Okay. So I'll send out 30 now, and then I'm probably going to send out 30 maybe around like lunchtime, and then I'll send out 30 more. I kind of break mine up. It literally takes me 5 minutes to send out 30 because I'm just copying and pasting that message. Okay. So it's just a great way, you guys, to grow your network. Myself and I think there was 4 other leaders in the entire company. We were leading today was the last day, but a 10-day host to post training. Okay. So not all of them are up. I'm going to finish putting them up today. But what I want you guys to do is go to the unit section and scroll down and go to 10-day like host to post trainings. Watch and it's actually in your Connect app. It's called Beginners Host to Post. That's the very first host to post training I want you guys to watch. And if you guys can watch it today, that would be amazing. After you're done watching that one, then watch the day 1. And then day 2, day 3, watch all of them, you guys, because you will get so many tips. But I will tell you guys, this system alone will help, like, people who are doing this on our team, and this number will probably blow your mind, but people who are doing this consistently on our team, every single month, you guys, getting 10 to 20 distributors, if not more, every month, and getting over 100 customers every single month.
Hey, like, Amanda.
Yeah.
It's on Melissa. Can you change the screen to you so people can see?
Thanks.
Thanks, babe.
Is it on me?
Yep, you're good.
Okay. Okay, so, sorry. I was spotlighted on somebody who's ever talking and I forget to switch it. So I should probably just not spotlight it. I don't know. Just mom brain. But okay, so I don't know where I was at, but this system works, you guys. And the thing is it takes consistency to do it every day. Okay. So the key is, I'm going to give you two really, really important keys. Okay. So one of them is I want you guys to print out your tracker. Okay. Your tracker. So this is what I do. I print out this one and it's in our team page, and it just has a little bit of a daily goals and affirmations, stuff like that, a daily checklist that you can do. But right down here is my checklist for host to post. Okay. So when I have somebody who says, yes, Amanda, I'm going to post for you, I write their name down. Okay. Anyone who says that they're going to post for me, I write their name down. This is where it gets really important. Okay. So I write their name down. And then, like, towards the afternoon or whenever I get a minute break to kind of go back and kind of follow up with people on my messenger, I will do that. And I will see whoever posted for me. If they said, like, whoever's on my list, if they said that they posted for me, I'm going to go check. Okay. So I'm going to make sure that they post for me. When they actually post for me, when it's on their Facebook page, I highlight their name. Okay. I want to make sure that every single day I have 10 people that I have highlighted. That's 10 people who post for me. Okay. And so another way you guys can do it. So messaging is one way you guys can get host to post out. Another way is just to put up a simple post. Okay. So I love to have my new people put this post up, and I have them use a colored background and they put that post up. Now, when people comment, then all they have to do here, so when people comment on them, I'll just give you my script really quick. Hold on, let me just put it, I have to put it in here. When people comment, all they have to do is message them, and then they get a post out for them. So I like to do, let me see if that pulled up. Okay, so when people comment on your post, you send them a message and just say this. Just so dang simple, right? And then what you're going to do is then you are going to send the same thing. They say yes, say thank you so much. Here's the post, and then you put their name down on your tracker. Okay, so just so important, you guys. Messaging is just another thing that we do. It's part of the core 5 things. Okay, and I wanted to say one more thing before I have Melissa close us off. But if you guys have an iPhone, I want you to download the app called Wordboard. Okay, now Wordboard is an app. So like, for instance, if I wanted to send a message to, like, let's just say, so this person just said, sure. So all I have to do is go to my Wordboard. So I just say thanks. So I just go to my Wordboard. It's so cool. So I click on here and all of my verbiages pull up here. Okay, so all of my verbiages are in there. So all I have to do is I just have to go to my coffee host to post that's right here, and it puts the verbiage, oh, hold on. Oh, there we go. So it puts the verbiage all right here. So all I did was click on the button and my verbiage goes there, and all I have to do is send it. It is so easy, you guys. So you literally, you mamas and dads who are working out there, this is a system that will help you do your business just quicker, more efficient. Okay, so download Wordboard. If you do not have iPhone, you guys just got to get iPhone. No, I'm just joking. But there's another one called TextSpand. And I don't know if it's as good as the Wordboard, but it still does like the similar thing. So yes, TextSpand. Thanks, Alicia. Okay, so I'm gonna have Melissa take over, and she's gonna go over the 5th thing that we do every day. Okay, and so this is 5 things. Okay, go ahead, my friend Melissa.
So one important thing besides everything else that was covered today is self-development. I don't know. I know a lot of girls that enter the business, and when I tell them self-development, they're like, what's that? So self-development is basically something that you do, whether it's reading, listening, watching, and it is just like motivational things, right? So like for me, I always wake up super early and I take time to work on me, right? I came into this business broken. I was depressed. I had anxiety. I was even suicidal. This business has helped me because I learned what self-development really is in this business. So I read like 4 books in a month. I actually read about 4 at the same time. And when you start getting these customers and you start claiming these booms in your contest, if you are one of Amanda's winners, you will get access to one of the most amazing audibles ever. Okay, so her audible has tons of books that you can listen to, and it's so important that you do self-development, whether you're in the shower, getting ready, whatever it is that you're doing. Plug that in, put your headphones on, or whatever it is, and just listen to it. Also read. So like I read a lot. So like I read Steve Harvey, his books are amazing. I read devotional books. Right now I'm reading another one, so I'm really into my faith. So I read a lot of books that has to do with faith, but also with books that has to do with business, right? There's so many books out there. There's, something, if you're not a morning person like I am, trust me when I tell you, you want to read The Miracle Morning or listen to the Audible, because that will change you so like dramatic. Because now my thing is I have to be up early because I have to get my time in, and there's steps laid out for you. Okay, so self-development is so important because it also not just helps you in your business, but helps you in your life. Self-development has helped me become a better mother, a better wife, a better daughter, a better sister, and a better friend, and a leader. Okay, so you definitely want to dig into this self-development, into books. There's also YouTube videos. If you don't know where to start, just go ahead and type in YouTube self-development or inspirational videos, and you will see there's like Tony Robbins, there's all these different people who will, you know, when you hear them, listen, you will get the chills, okay? But it will help you. It will help you. And it will also help you, you know, realize like, man, I am worthy enough. I am deserving enough, right? I came into this business thinking that I was not worthy of anything, that my life was just meant to be the way it was. And I was meant to be, you know, in bankrupt and have an elephant on my chest all the time. But this business and self-development, you know, has helped me understand that no, I am not called to be that way. I am not called to, you know, to feel that way. I am worthy. I am deserving, right? And you all are deserving and worthy as well. You all are worthy of having success and having, you know, money and being able to live life as God has called you to live. So self-development is going to help you with that. It's going to help you with your mindset. In this business, trust me when I tell you, it's a numbers game. So you want to make sure that you are, you know, encouraged, motivated, and disciplined above all things. But self-development is going to help you keep encouraged and help you continue to push forward. So make self-development a #1 priority in your life and in your business, and make sure that you get it done before you even start your day. You know, like I do it first thing when I wake up, but I do it when I'm in the shower. I do it when I'm getting ready, doing my makeup. If I'm in the car, I no longer listen to music. My thing is self-development because I want to be the best Melissa that I am called to be, and self-development is going to help you be that best person. So, you know, also journal, right? Journaling is another part of self-development because you're going to journal your thoughts, your minds, everything that's inside of you. And you know, we're some of us are moms, and moms, we juggle so much stuff, and being able to journal it and being able to just release that, you'll see, you know, you'll feel more relieved. So trust me, focus on self-development, and you're going to see a rise. You're going to thrive. You're going to evolve. And that is so important. You must evolve. Like this team is evolving, okay? And so make sure that you have self-development. And if you're not sure where to start, you can message me. You can message Courtney or Amanda or any other leader, and they will be able to help you and tell you where to start. Okay, we are always just a message away. And trust me when I tell you, you are so worth it. So worth it.
I love that so much. And it is so true, you guys. Like, self-development will really just change everything for you. And I completely understand, Melissa, Courtney, we all started just, you know, not knowing really much about the business, but knowing that we needed to make a change. And I will tell you, if I can do it, if Melissa can do it, and Courtney can do it, and so many other successful people, you guys, we're a top 20 team. We have a very successful team. And so if everyone can do it, then that means you can too. You just have to make the choice, okay? And I always say this, and I hope that you guys can always hear my heart in this, but I don't want you guys to be the statistic that everyone else is going to be, okay? And there's two things that this business can bring. Either one, it just brings somebody just failure, or two, it brings success. And so we have that choice. I will tell you, more often than not, people come into this business, they get overwhelmed, they get stuck, and then they don't know what to do, or they're not doing the things that are being coached, and so they just quit. So there's two ways that people do not make money with this business. One, they are not coachable, and they don't do what we coach, okay? They don't do the steps that it takes to be successful. And two, they are in it for a month or 2 months. They're not seeing that $5,000 that they thought they were going to make, and they quit. So one, people don't do what they need to do. And two, they don't give this business time. Okay. This is a business. We grow it. Okay. And so are there systems that are in place that you can make $500 in your first 30 days? Absolutely. but you have to get to work to get it, okay? But there are systems that get into place that you can make money today, you guys, with our Skinny Brew samples. You guys all should have 7 Skinny Brew samples. That's $140 for you right now. You know, you guys can literally make a post right there and say, make a picture of you and holding a coffee. You could have, if you don't have your Skinny Brew in or your products yet, put other coffee in there, you guys, and take a picture with your guys' coffee and say, oh my gosh, like this Skinny Brew, or you can say, I'm so excited. I'm sending out Skinny Brew samples. You don't have to say you're drinking it. Just hold a coffee mug up and say, I have Skinny Brew samples right now, you guys. It helps burn fat. Who wants them? Okay. Then when people say, I want them, you message them and say, hey, I'm sending out skinny samples right now. They're 3 for $20. They Venmo you over that money, and then you send them your skinny credit, the samples. You guys can make $140 today. Okay. It's just what you want to do about it. So I don't want you guys are on this team, and I hold our team to like the very top because we are amazing. And the thing is I don't want you to be like those other people who gave this a shot in 2 weeks and then you quit, or who get overwhelmed and you just quit. Okay, I want you to be successful too. I want you to show other people in your community, in your family, within your friends, with whoever God puts in your way, that this is a solution for so many people if you make it. Okay, so it really is up to you. We will give you all the love, all the tools, all the trainings, everything that you need to be successful. But at the end of the day, it truly is going to be up to you. It's going to be up to you to wake up and have intention to work this business. When life gets tough, I was just listening to a podcast, which I'm going to have you guys download today. Her name is Pam Souter. If you go to podcast, you guys all actually have on your phone the podcast app that is completely free. You guys, stinking amazing. This is free. And so I was just listening to her. But Pam Souter, she is part of our corporate team. And we call her the queen because she literally is. The minute you listen to her, you will get filled up. And she's just incredible. So I want you to download her. But I don't even remember what I was saying, but you guys, like you have a choice. And so you can wake up with intention to work this business and know that if you continue, just go day by day by day. And if you continue to work this business, you will be successful too. Okay. And that is really the only way. This business, we can guarantee success if you follow our lead and you do what you are supposed to do every single day. Okay. So I'm just so excited for you guys. I'm really so excited for you guys because you guys have literally a way to change the graph for your family, for your entire, community around you, and to help so many people. There's a reason you are on this team. There's a reason you were attracted to whoever, signed you up. There was a reason for that. So take that not lightly, you guys. You're in this for a reason, to not only change your life, but now to change so many other people around you. So if you guys just signed up in May, you guys all have one person that you can bring on your team for $49. It's your very first distributor who you sign up. They will automatically get it for $49 to sign up with the business. I want you guys all to think after this Zoom, who can I bring onto my team today for $49? And I want you to go to that person and I want you to say, you know what? I just started this business and I'm so excited to start making $500 extra a month. Do you want to do this with me? I have one coupon to help you get on. Instead of $99, it's $49. Okay. And utilize that, you guys. What a blessing that is to bring somebody on for $49. So I'm so excited for you guys. I'm really, really excited to see all you guys do. But just remember, you guys, this is a business and it takes growing. Okay. So doing those 5 core things, I promise you guys, are you going to make $1,000 tomorrow? Probably not. But can you in the next few months? Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. And their statistics show that, it is $300. If $300 is what stands in the way of people losing their home, going into foreclosure, and being bankrupt. If those people had an extra $300, they could have not even done any, not even gone through that. And so, what do you want out of this business? It's going to be really, really important. People are going to tell you no. People are going to ignore you. People are probably going to say, why are you doing that? And I want you to remember why you joined. That's going to be so much more important than people's opinions, okay? And Pam Souder, I remember this in my very first couple months. She said, why would you let other people determine your success? Their opinions will never pay your bills, okay? So just remember that. And so I'm so excited for you guys. So if you guys have any questions, you guys follow myself, Melissa, Courtney, follow us. If you guys see a post that you like of ours, use it, okay? You guys can change it around a bit, but utilize it. Just learn the business and you guys just get it, okay? I want you guys to sell those sample coffees, make cash, okay? Go have some weekend fun, make some cash for yourself. And then I want you guys to get your first 6 customers. That's my goal that I am throwing out there to you guys. That's my challenge for you guys. So does anyone have any questions? I'm gonna stop this recording really quick.